Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Cristiano Ronaldo played into space, and the through ball. That's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. That's an imaginative pass. Pass is just off target. Serginho. Can he get it through? Olise! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Makalele can get it clear. England have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. It's Pelé! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo with the short one. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zanetti goes for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Pirlo. He's picked his way through. He is through here. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Olise. Pirlo. A true great in every sense of the word. Well, that's well spotted. And he's quick to return it. Serginho. Cruyff. Getting up there! Goal! Botafogo! The first significant strike. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
England restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Zanetti is offering a right smile there.
And it's played in. Defending of the desperate variety. Serginho picks it up out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Botafogo can try it again now. Pirlo to take it as usual. And it's been taken short. And here's Pirlo. Ball in towards the middle. Varane can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koeman kept his eye on it, and he's there. Good pressure. Applies the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has not gone well. Botafogo have it back and can go again. Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now he can run away with it. He's had a shot! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Del Piero in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Del Piero. Takes a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Zanetti. Tries to play it through. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Pele. Good running, strong and purposeful. Maldini gets it away. Now some astute defending there. Gerrard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Great chance! That's put paid to the danger. And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pele. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Olise, that's a cute ball. That's a real chance! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Beckham with a real chance here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Beckham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Deftly away. And it's Beckham. And this is Ronaldo. Bellingham. Olise is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got away. He'll try from distance. No, just over.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Pirlo. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gerrard. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Cruyff. Oh, what a ball! Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked it up out wide. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, that's well seen too. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho. That'll be a throw.
substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 14. Camisa 6.
Oh, good steal, he just
Camisa
read it.
25. Camisa
Oh, it's
27.
Pirlo. Pele.
Camisa 3.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Deixando o campo para a
Stam
entrada dele.
clears without
Camisa
hesitation.
8. Neymar.
Spread out to the left.
Camisa 9.
Knocks it into space.
Camisa 15.
Takes the shot.
Camisa 13. Camisa
Racing
12.
over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And smartly reclaimed.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
England now on the verge. And that will be the final act. Botafogo played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Senhoras e senhores, colaborem com o nosso fundo de reforma do estádio.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Well, this man has often carried the hopes of the Iraqi nation, a star for club and for country, Nashat Akram.
The one who can and will make a difference, Peter. OK, for some players, all that expectation can be a huge burden, but this man, he mops it up.
Actually, it's made him the man he is. Out towards the flank. And a chance! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And it's been taken short. Cruyff, showing good feet. Messi. Akram! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Cruyff, and it's Neymar. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass somewhat off target. And Cruyff!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it out wide, and that pass just didn't quite work.
North Korea really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Messi, and he's there to get it away. And he skips past his man. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Cruyff, and the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
North Korea really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff plays it short. He is just caressing the ball. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's in a great position here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Yamal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard gets it clear. Spread it left. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. North Korea have their third corner. They've played it short. And this is Neymar. No way through, so back it comes. Pele. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run, and it's been played through. He's shot a goal! It's in! Botafogo back on level terms! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff, spread out to the left. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Now it's Yamal. Cafu. Well timed, excellent interception. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Cafu, and the pass is intercepted. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Botafogo will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Back on the way then. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique.
He's one-on-one, surely! And it's Cruyff, looking here to chip it through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That's going wide left. Messi. Gerrard.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's a decent clearance. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Cruyff. And Serginho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jordan Henderson. Now it's Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Akram. Jordan Henderson. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. And that's a good finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Messi. And Yamal. That's destined for the flank. And it's Neymar. And it's Ed Nielsen. Akram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Threads one in. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Corner number 2 then. Cruyff! But he's left disappointed.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Akram. And Akanji. Howson. And it's Henderson. Cafu. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Yamal. Akram has found the net here, of course. And here's Messi. Pirlo. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. Stood up well to him there. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Pelé. Akram. For Messi. Cafu. Chance here to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Akram. Now it's Cruyff.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great chance! And there's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
He's on it. Can he get away? Akram. And it's Henderson. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Applies the finish! And no mistake. And right near the end, we have parity. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And now he has two. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is...
And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Pelé voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Botafogo can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que vocês podem ouvir a transmissão ao vivo da partida de hoje.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third when...
Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, aimed at the far side. It's Pirlo! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Pelé. Pelé! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. Oh, now he can run away with it. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, split-second reaction.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. First quarter of an hour gone. Decent chance! Chance here to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Gabriel has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Pullet. Now it's Pullet. That has not gone well. Oh, he's all shot a goal! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's found space here. Costa Curta. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aviati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's burst through! Hullet! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pirlo clears it away. He's having a hit! That was quite a hit. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this? That's a little off target. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Now it's De Bruyne. Ronaldinho has the space to scheme. De Bruyne crosses. Cleared without hesitation. Gerrard. Searching pass he's played there. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cruyff. Short changes him with that pass. That has been cut short. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to turn it right round. Off the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is quite remarkable.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was...
He's had a shot! Pirlo. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hullet. He's found the way through. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's off greatly! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Cruyff. He's through here. And this is Pelé. Goes for a shot! Goal! Botafogo! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain. And that is all they have time for. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Botafogo are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Bullish header! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Header! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter.
Tries from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, Why not?
And this is Lewandowski, Darren Fletcher. That has been slung wide. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And that could set him on his way. He's gone for goal. Zanetti. Bastoni. Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Pele. Olise. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Pele. Nice-looking ball. And this is Lewandowski. Look at the space here. And the shot! Well taken goal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Olise.
You can never...
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Botafogo can make their change now with a break in play. Great effort, but no way through. This is their second corner of the game. Pirlo goes short. And here's Pirlo. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard. Now it's Pele. It's Pele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Pele. He's in a great position here. Oh, this looks sharp. De Bruyne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Pele. Threads one in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's being shifted off it. Into the last quarter of an hour. And this is Pele. And he's well positioned here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Se solicita la presencia del dueño de un auto azul estacionado en la salida principal del estadio.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing this.
Chance for a shot! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Hero certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hakimi, Van Dijk, Rice, Messi, tries to pass it through. Oh, what a mistake! Pirlo, Elise, Kukçu, Elise, aimed beyond the defence. Olise! Olise! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Kukçu. Has a look and plays it forward. Just looking wide. Foot in. Cruyff with a beautifully timed run.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Cruyff. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good ball, good take. That is great defending, so alert. Azar. This is Dembele. Decent chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Tries to play it through. Oh, this is a great position. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Pelé.
Costa Rica really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love it. Oh, what? He's rising! It's anyone's ball now. Has to go back. Can he finish? Off the post. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
And it's Azar. That's a cute ball. Oh, it's a great ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And they've got a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Robertson. Rice. And it's Van Dijk. Hakimi. It's not an especially good pass, that. Van Dijk. Now Zabani. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That could spell trouble. Hakimi. Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe gets into a good position. Now there's a far... Kukçu! It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Pirlo. Serginho wants to run onto this. Mbappe. Kukçu. And it's Rice. Zabani. Hazard might just make this. Zabani kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's good running with the ball. Looking to play him in. And this is Dembele. Koeman can clear it away. Bellingham going forward. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pele. It's Pele! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there. Pele! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Nicely aimed pass. And here's Elise. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! It's in! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And this is Dembele. Strong running down that left flank. And he was quick to react. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Lamentamos informar que temos previsão de trânsito intenso após o término da
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now it's Pelé, and he cuts out the supply. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has been slung wide. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff. For Olise. Tries to play it through. It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And this is Messi. Could be danger here. Oh, he's all alone. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception. Olise. Pirlo. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. He's found the way through. And the finish! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is in constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Botafogo are in front now, the game's only goal. Applies the finish! Oh, that's a key interception. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Goes for a shot! And a neat finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Passes coming off in quick succession here, and this is Neymar. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, now he's having a hit! Fantastic from Olise! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Botafogo leading now. And he's there to make the challenge. Olise. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Zanetti. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. McAllister makes a dash for it. It's run loose here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... He's having a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Cruyff, Pelé, and the... Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Olise.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Koeman cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Botafogo are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Barcelona get the second half going. He's in one-on-one. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing, and...
Hello!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti. Neymar. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Bellingham. McAllister cuts out the pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get it through? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's being shifted off it. Pass somewhat off target. Chips it through. Pelé. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Cruyff. Forward it goes. That is good alertness. And he's intervened well there. That's a little off target. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Pirlo. And this is Cruyff. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham tries to pass it through. And this just the keeper in his way. Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out. What goes for the shot? Defending of the desperate variety. That was a good run. The defence look. Oh, he's on his own. Now can they get it? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal, Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And the through ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, some astute defending there. Pirlo, a player of legendary status. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't told him. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 19, camisa 7, camisa 13.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. Hoist it in. Oh, good fly! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And in a trice. The substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Hello! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Botafogo with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He is through here.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Stoichkov! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here?
Minutos de acréscimo.
Referee's given a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out to the left flank. Neymar.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well read, nice interception. There will be 4 extra minutes. Messi, and he is... Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Neymar goes short. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Pirlo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Botafogo really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
criança perdida. Atenção, pai de um menino de chapéu azul. Dirija-se ao centro de informações.